Good morning, everybody. It's Christer Bergus here in Kona, Hawaii, and it is March 17th, and it is a bright, nice morning, beautiful here in Kona. And I just wanted to give a short update in regards to the DTS that had just finished. We graduated all of our students, all 15 of them, last Friday, and just had an absolutely amazing week of debrief. When students come back from outreach, we do a short week of debrief talking about re-entry and what it's like to go back into a place, go back to their homes, work environments, schools, whatever they're going back into, after having just had such a radical and different experience to anybody else back at home over those past 6 months. And for many people coming out of such an intense season, there can be difficulty in reintegration. And so what we try to do is we do this week of reentry with lectures and just giving advice and insight into how to integrate well and effectively and efficiently back into their communities back at home. And so we did that for the last week, and then they all graduated on Friday. And one of the amazing things about the school is that over half of the students will be returning for furthering of learning in different courses, specifically the Bible. We are running a course called a Discipleship Bible School, which if you've tracked my video blogs, I was a part of last spring. So we have so many students coming back for that, which is amazing, especially considering how Bible impoverished / illiterate so much of my generation is. And to have these students, which are a similar age to me, coming back to study the Word of God is amazing. It just shows so much of a hunger for the Word and hunger for what God is doing. And so I'm very excited for that and very thankful for it. The other half are going on to do all sorts of other things, and we're very excited to keep in contact with them as well. This week we've been doing a little bit of staff appreciation and debrief and wrapping up the school. Really just reflected yesterday on how much the Lord has been involved in everything that He's been doing and just transforming students' lives and bringing this DTS to a close well. And it's been such an amazing season, and I've learned so much about leadership and what it means to hand off responsibility and to be somebody who raises others up and disciples them well. And just been astounded at the Lord's faithfulness and how He has been the one who's really done the work in people's lives, and we've just been here to facilitate and help along with that. It's been such a blessing. So I'm really thankful for everything that the Lord has been doing here and how we have gotten to be a part of that. It's been amazing in that way, and I'm really excited for it. And as this school has wrapped up now, I will be working with the Quarter Point team here on campus, and the Quarter Point team are basically those who coordinate the leaders of all of the different schools. And so there's about maybe 20 or so schools running next quarter, or there's 20 leaders of different schools. Some schools will have 2 leaders, and the Quarter Point team, which I'm a part of, and there's 3 others, organize all sorts of corporate events, make sure everything's running efficiently and effectively, and everybody's on the same page with a lot of things. So I'll be doing that part-time, as well as getting ready and wedding planning for things this early summer. So my fiance and I, which I'll try to get her in a video blog before she goes on outreach. Our date is set for June 19th. So we are very excited and planning just so much stuff, and a lot is going on because she leaves at the end of this month and then isn't back until June. And so planning a wedding in that short amount of time is challenging, but we've already seen the Lord be so faithful in so many things, and so we're very confident in what He's doing. Other than that, I'm finishing up my last quarter of school and taking my last class, and at which point then I'll be graduating with a bachelor's in religion, and I'm very excited for that. The last class I'm taking is on Christian religion and integration, and a lot of it deals with discipleship, and it's a very I see it as very much telling of what the Lord has been doing in my life and how there's so much of a transition going on in positions and stepping into new things here in Kona, and seeing that happen with also the wrap-up of this degree, kind of this closing chapter of my education in being very honed in and specific on discipleship. And I've been so motivated and moved by this book I've been reading called The Complete Book of Discipleship, on being and making disciples, by a man named Bill Hull, and it's published by Nav Press, which is the Navigator's publishing company. And this book is amazing, and it's really got me thinking about whether it's more effective to just make one disciple on a 3-month outreach from a DTS, or try to get as many people to pray a prayer. And it's always been my motivation to meet with people and to talk with people and to make disciples, but so much emphasis in the American culture is on numbers and how many and who prayed and how many Bibles were given out and all that kind of stuff. But if there's no follow-up, then all that stuff is empty and meaningless. And just thinking about discipleship and how important the follow-up aspect of discipleship is has just been so amazing to me. And so I've been very thankful for this book and this class, and I've only just started, but I know that there's so much more on the horizon with it, and for that I'm so thankful. And so that's just a short update, and if you'd like to know more or what's going on here in Kona, what I'm a part of or stepping into in the future, you're more than welcome to email me, and my email is either on the right hand side of my blog or below this video on YouTube. So go ahead and have a look there, and you can shoot me an email, and I look forward to hearing from you and be keeping an eye out for a video blog. I'll try to do one before the end of the month in which I bring my fiance into it. So thank you so much, and I will you'll be hearing from me later on. Bye-bye.